I've been to over 40 countries, and Colombia is the first one where so many people were like, Colombia is so unsafe, it's so dangerous, why are you traveling there? You're gonna get kidnapped, etc., etc. And I just spent the last week in Cartagena, which granted is known to be a safer spot in Colombia. But this has all just made me realize how brainwashed we are to think that basically any country that's not the US, Canada, somewhere in Europe or Australia is just automatically unsafe. The entire time that I've been in Colombia, I have felt so completely safe. My mom and I have walked around the city at night. There's been a few cat calls, but definitely not as bad as what I've experienced in the United States. We were never scammed, anything like that. Honestly, people barely even looked at us twice. Like, when I've looked at things I've experienced firsthand in New York City, Miami, Philadelphia, they are unsafe times 1,000 of any other city in the world that I've ever been. Like, in New York City, people on the regular are getting pushed into the subway tracks. A woman was lit on fire, and all these bystanders just watched her incinerate. There is a mass shooting in the United States basically every single day. And yet Americans will look at Colombia and be like, it's so unsafe there, don't travel there. Obviously, bad things can happen to you anywhere, but this trip just really put it into perspective for me, just how we're really led to believe that so many countries are unsafe when in the United States, we're living, according to that global peace index rating or whatever, in one of the most unsafe countries in the world.